So when we start off the game, the four decks are on the right hand side. The Heroes deck, the Action deck, the Monsters deck, and the Equipment or Treasures deck. So to start off, everyone chooses their hero and just drag them to the spot. I drag 2 copies when I'm playing by myself. Then I can just kind of keep track of what people are. So one stays in the corner where so I can remember who that hero is, and then when we start playing, one of them goes in the middle. The next thing you should do after everyone selects their hero is to choose pull Shade on the side. He has the black border right there. Pull to the side, that's the boss. Killing Shade will win you the game. Then what you want to do is deal 3 action cards to all players. Since I'm the only player, we're just testing this out. I'm going to do 9 cards. So those 9 cards are in here, and we'll just deal 3 out to each player. I don't know. I'm doing this kind of blindly. Obviously, when the computer's doing it for you, each player will get 3 of their own. So like I said, I put them in each of the corners just to keep track. The players will have this in their hand. All right. Now, we're going to deal 2 monster cards face up. All right. So let's say that Marina goes first. So on the when the player starts, first thing you can do is recharge the cards. We haven't done it yet. Players not in combat, not in any area with a monster, and there's no green monster that's the sub boss out. They will take a card and place it anywhere. They can either place it in a new area, or they could put it near another monster so that the 2 of them are in the same group. For now, I'll just put them separately. So Marina is going to fight. So let's take a look at Marina's action cards here. Twist Fate. You can move damage counters from one target to another to Ghost Magic. Eagle Eye adds 3 accuracy to a target. Vortex deals water damage equal to 2 plus your power. So in this case, she would get to do 3 damage, and note that water does 1 extra damage to fire. There's nothing really that I want. We will go attack this tree folk. So to attack, roll 2 dice 6, and I rolled a 9. So the 9 is higher than the tree folk's avoidance. So I hit him and see what how much damage I did. I'll roll 2d6. I did 5. I get an extra power, so I would normally do 6, but he has 1 absorb, so it goes back down to 5. What you can do in roll 20 is click on the card and click in here and do this 5 for the damage. And that way you keep track. If the damage ever goes over the monster, then it dies. Alright, so immediately after Marina attacks the tree folk gets to retaliate against her. So she has to roll 2d6. She rolls a 7. It is the same as accuracy, but she actually has 1 avoidance here. So she's actually an 8. 8 is more than 7. So Marina does not get hit. Way to go, Marina. So it is now Sinchi's turn. Now, because he is not engaged with a monster, we will deal 1 monster card. Sinchi gets to put it wherever he wants. Let's see here. He will look at it. He has Pilfer, which allows him to take an equipment from another player's hand. He has Evasion, so he can increase his avoidance or someone else's avoidance if he wants. And Lucky Dice, so he can add a strap 2 from a dice roll. Nothing too much. His power is at the start of every turn of his, he removes 1 damage counter. Let's see, so Earth deals double damage. We'll just attack the fairy. Oops. So again, 2d6. I have to roll a 10 or higher to hit this person. And I did not. I rolled a 6. regardless of whether I hit or not, the fairy does get to retaliate. I did not roll higher than an 8. Now, what I will do is I will use my evasion and give myself 2 extra avoidance. So now my avoidance is 7 plus 2, which is 9, more than 8, and I did not get hit. It is now Lino's turn. Lino's got double strike, allows him to attack twice, recharge, so he can recharge one of his cards, and freeze, which will deliver water damage to a target as extra damage to fire. Again, there is no, he's not in combat. He gets to deal 1. He gets the thief. Where is it? There it is. We'll put it for just for fun. We'll put them together. I don't know. Roll20 has this weird thing with the cards. It's the front. You can see it. If we were to engage, we would. Both of them would get to retaliate against me. But when I do win, I would roll. I would add their loot numbers for the win, for the roll. I will go here. Maybe I'll get lucky. So let's try to roll 10, 7. Now Lino's power is that once per round, you can reroll one of the dice on your rolls. So I rolled a 1 here. What I'm going to do is reroll that, and I roll a 1. Great. So I'm still at 7. Oh well. Not worth it to really double strike. So I'll just try to avoid them. Roll to 7. I get hit for her power is 4, so I get hit for 4. And that's it. And play goes around, so now it's Marina's turn. She will get to recharge. She's already engaged with the monster, so she doesn't get to draw a new card. And play just keeps going around. Marina will attack. Treefolk will retaliate. She's not dead. So for now, attack it. 6. I will add accuracy. 3 accuracy. So I roll a 9. Like I rolled a 9. 9's more than 8. So I hit the creature. I do 6 damage to it again. Let's see here. What I can do is it's 5 and I can push plus 6. And it'll do math for me. So that's 11. Now I have to try to avoid it. I rolled an 8. 8 is higher than 7. Actually, 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 is higher than 7. Marina dodges it again. Yay. Now Senshi's turn. So to start, he will roll to get recharge. He rolls an 8. 8's more than 6. Gets an evasion. And that's kind of it.